Hey, I love your outfit. Got some beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
Wait, can you say that again?
Thank you.
Oh, man.
He said it deeper the second time. Be careful. Transformers and Decepticons are everywhere. Gentlemen, always remember this. When there is an apple, there will be a banana.
If I were skinny, would you date me?
If you were skinny,
Yeah.
I would date you right now.
Really?
You seem really nice.
If I were skinny, would you date me?
100%, but I would date you now.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because you're hot.
Before you leave hate and negativity, please keep watching for just a few more seconds. Because this is what I've been able to accomplish in the past 16 months, down 240 pounds.
It took this torta 16 months to move her seat back. This torta thought we wouldn't notice. Congratulations, sweetheart, from going to a Nissan to a Kia.
My body isn't the problem.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what's your body count again?
Oh, well, I never really talked to anyone, so mine's 0.
Wait, 0? That's like really good.
Yeah, wait, what's yours?
Oh, mine? Let me check my list.
List?
Bro pulled out the entire encyclopedia just to find out it's still 0. Isn't it funny how men will lie about the amount of women they slept with, and women, on the other hand, will downplay with the amount of guys they slept with?
Meanwhile.
What's your body count?
Oh, 2.
What if you weren't lying?
I'm not lying.
Do you multiply it by 3?
No, I respect myself. I have 2.
Would your father be proud of you right now?
He is very proud of me. I'm on a full ride in college, straight A's, was class president, and I'm in a steady relationship. Only had one other body before that, not a hoe, and yeah, very successful. And moved over 1,000 miles away from home. So I think they would be very proud of me.
What do you guys think? Do you think she's lying? Comment down below. This only calls for a CSI, a cheek-slaying investigation. Now, according to our cheek-slaying analysis, judging by the outfit she has on and the proximity of her location, she's right where she belongs, the streets.
I think one of the funniest things in the world is when a man thinks he has like good pull-up game, but in reality, he's waiting till the last fucking second. And then he ends up ripping that shit out so quick, like a fucking Beyblade, and I'm just like...
What's your body count?
I have a body count of 6.
3. 16.
2.
44.
I don't even keep track. I don't know.
Over 100.
Listen, gentlemen never kiss and tell.
Why is it okay for you to go sleep around with everyone else?
Because it's harder for me.
Obviously not. Because I mean, I got 3 and you got 44. And even if it is easier or harder for me, it doesn't matter. If I came up to you and told you, hey, I got like 40 to 50 bodies, you'd be like, hell no, she's ran through. But your just ass ran through.
Exactly.
But nobody says anything.
No, he's
you're a
not
guy.
ran through. He's the one running through.
You're telling me you can go around and bust in 44 females, but I can't go around and let 44 men bust in me.
Because I'm dominating them, you're being dominated.
What if I choose to dominate them?
That's not how male and female work.
Now, guys, imagine in a world where women had to wear their body counts on top of their foreheads. Things would change overnight. You see, hookup culture and promiscuity is one of the biggest reasons why dating today is an absolute joke.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm going to teach you how to build a shelf. Just kidding. My name's not Stephanie. My name's Bree. And if you go to my website, you can see me having sex.
Get the rocks. Yeah. Abdul?
Yeah, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of the...
But keep with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you go 100 niggas.
And it's not going to count.
Fuck nobody.
Exactly. It's not going to count.
Yeah, that's
not going to
that's
count.
different. Wait, so that means your boyfriend can do that. If you got a boyfriend, like, yeah, you know, I'm about to go fuck this brown right quick, but I'm going to wear a condom, so it don't count.
You see, nah, niggas don't know how to do that.
I don't care if it's wrapped in saran wrap, aluminum foil, covered in resin and cement. It still counts. And the crazy thing is, she's not the only one that believes that. I wonder if she will give her daughter this advice.
But wait! There's more! What's too much of a body count?
Like 50.
So you would date a guy that has 45 counts, right?
I would.
You would?
I would.
Why is that? Is it more experience or?
More experience and more educated.
Okay. Now for a woman, what's too high for a woman?
Too high for a woman? 30.
What? 30?
Yeah.
I'm assuming yours is 30?
Okay.
How old are you?
How old am I? I'm 33.
Oh, so you're almost close to your age. When did you start having sex?
When I was 17.
17. And how was it from scale 1 to 10 that first time?
1 to 10? Like a 4. It's very basic.
What made it bad?
Just one position, just very basic, like nothing exciting.
Was protection involved?
No.
Girl, we
But
check.
being honest,
Did he like leave it in?
no.
Pulled out?
Yes.
Can you add one more number for me?
It's gonna take more than one time.
For what?
Meeting.
To me and maybe?
See, yeah.
Or let's plan something. And we plan another thing, we plan another, and maybe if you play your cards right, I made you.
If I play my cards right or you play your cards right.
Okay, yeah. Then we may hit it off and have.
Okay.
Can I get your number?
God damn! No oil leaks. The body has no damages. But unfortunately, it's a salvage title. We can all agree she's very attractive. But unfortunately, she has collected more bodies than Genghis Khan, and she has been ran through just like the yellow light. Such a waste. Not the type of woman you want to wife up. She's just the type you wham it, kablam it, and leave the planet. And gentlemen, always remember this.
If you smashed her the same day that you met her, some other guy did too. King, do not fool yourself into thinking you are special. And don't ever, ever, ever be fooled into believing that the hoe is an angel. And always wear a rubber. Streets.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
And you?
29.
How old is your son?
He just turned 2.
Was it a surprise when you got pregnant, or?
Yeah, I was on birth control, so.
So that means that you were shooting the club up the whole time.
Not me personally, no.
It's not his dad. Yeah, stepdad.
Oh! So how do you handle, dating a woman who has a child from another man?
I mean, it's been easy, honestly. I mean, he's a good kid. I'm a car guy. He's a big car guy. He loves trucks. I work on stuff. He helps. So
wait, how long have you been together?
Like a little bit over a month. Yeah, not very long.
So what's the biggest misconception about being a stepdad?
I don't know. I think a lot of guys are just like, they're afraid to do it, or they see like single mothers as like what's like left over. But like that's just not the way it is. I mean,
how do you see it?
I mean, she's an amazing person, and he's an amazing person also, and I'm just glad to be part of their life.
A month together, and he already considers himself a stepdad. Oh my gosh, I totally see a very bright future here. Unfortunately, beta male simp manginas, they always have to find out the hard way.
Will you make me the happiest man, and will you marry me?
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Oh my god, baby!
I love you.
I love you!
You a simp!
Allowed to sleep with other men?
Yeah.
So-
A real man would never agree to that. Like an alpha real man would never agree to that.
If I'm being honest, I think that's a friendship or a roommate situation and not a relationship. If I'm being honest, but if it works for you, I respect
If you're
it.
like, oh, he doesn't really care about you, oh, he's gay mentality.
My belief in how we care about each other is not open for debate. He cares about me, like he puts my happiness like way more than my ex-husband did.
You compare it to your ex-husband, but compare it to a normal relationship.
I've been in normal relationships.
work.
Doesn't do it for me. I honestly believe monogamy, how it's been nowadays, is kind of toxic. I've been in monogamous relationships and people acting like the other person is property.
When a man really care about you, the definition of him caring about you is that you are a woman, but even by the Bible, she's the possession of the man. Even the word when a husband call a wife, ba'alech, it means he's the one that own you. If you marry with someone, your man owns you.
That's great for you and your beliefs. I'm not religious.
Because now you're young and you don't understand. I'm not religious so much either.
So you're not religious, but you're speaking about your Bible.
Translation? My husband didn't let me war peacefully. And unfortunately, cream gobblers and beta male simp manginas will always learn the lesson the hard way. And have you guys ever noticed that the polyamorous people all look the same? It's always the freaking colored hair people.
The only way to ban abortion forever would be to bring back slavery. Would you do it?
No.
No?
No. I wouldn't bring back slavery to try to limit murder. No.
Okay.
But what kind of outrageous question is that, by the way?
I'm just curious. Just
No,
yes
but
or no?
If the only way to limit human suffering is to ban abortion, would you ban abortion?
Say that again. Ask that again.
If the only way to limit human suffering is to ban abortion, would you ban abortion?
No.
It was an honest answer.
Okay.
It was an honest answer.
Yeah.
I could tell you've thought deeply about this topic.
Yes,
Okay, thank
I
you.
have.
Great.
When she won this argument in the shower, there was no follow-up question. Charlie Kirk actually looked kind of sad when she said that. You know, I don't think she has ever formed a deep thought in her whole entire life. And the crazy thing is, she thought she ate too.
Who has an easier life, men or women?
Men for sure.
Men for sure, okay. Who has the highest suicide rates? Who were conscripted into war? And who were naturally providers?
And who set that system up?
I can drop ties in this bitch. Drop like flies in this bitch.
Just Googled at what age does a man fully emotionally mature, and a deadass said 43. I'm out. Okay, so you're still drinking, going out. As a mother of 4, you go to raves often, and you're still dressing like a 15-year-old girl. So at what age do you mature? That is so tough.
I'm pretty sure you guys seen the challenge 100 men versus 1 gorilla. How about 100 women versus accountability? Now here's a video clip of women facing accountability. And take a guess who won.
If I were to get pregnant right now, I would not be able to give birth to that child and give it the life it deserves.
How did you get pregnant?
Accidents still happen, guys. Like
Okay,
you can
hold
you
on.
can be on birth control.
But then shouldn't you take responsibility for
Absolutely.
your orgasms?
No.
So let me be clear that you want to have all the fun, but none of the responsibility.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying accidents still happen.
No, of course, and you know what happens when accidents involve other human beings? You don't terminate them. Your life began not at birth, but at conception. About 9 months
That's
before your
your
birth.
opinion.
Well, it's actually science's opinion. You know why? DNA does not start in 6 weeks or 8 weeks or 10 weeks or 20 weeks. It starts at conception. And that's when you were formed. That's when you came into this world and you were worthy of protection.
She literally said no. She shouldn't be accountable. You see, accountability is a woman's kryptonite. You see, the root of so many issues is the lack of accountability.
You know what they say? Once you go white, you're financially right.
Drake, I'm leaving you. It's Drake.
You can't do that.
Why? It's not fair.
Your husband was like, the guy of your dreams, great guy, this and this and this. Drake, I don't
Drake,
know if
10 minutes. I don't care. That's all I get. I'm good with that.
Just Drake?
Why
Just
am I
Drake?
gonna lie to you?
Well, at least he's honest. I respect that.
I feel you, Kyle. 10 minutes is all I need. And I will go
For a lifetime. For a lifetime. Because I'm going to just keep replaying the 10 minutes in my head forever.
She belongs to the streets.
What a terrible world we live in. Like, can you imagine being the guy who spent countless amounts of hours, time, energy, money, and resources to treat her right? And just to find out, she will throw that all away in less than 30 seconds for a celebrity who she barely even knows. She is the prime example why relationships today are an absolute joke.
Want to hang out? Let's hang out.
I'm trying to honestly.
What?
I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want.
Either.
So you're down?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right. I'm gonna do some weird things to you.
Weird like what?
Some freaky shit.
You have Lucas here. A gentleman offers chivalry only if it is earned in exchange for traditional ladylike behavior. You're offering me your time. Do you have any idea what my billing rate is? No, I'd be offering you my time. I think this is perhaps in response to you.
Chivalry is earned. So what you're saying is it's a first date. How do I earn you just being a gentleman and opening the door for me?
That's a great question. The idea here is just this. This used to just be baked into the pie. It used to just be assumed. All women deserve chivalry. But why? Well, because if you go back 70 years ago, all the women who got married were virgins. They were all virgins, they were all chaste, and they were pushing towards virtue. Now, let's fast forward here into modernity. Raise your hand at the table if you're a virgin. Yeah, now raise your hand at the table if you're not in a relationship. You ain't getting no chivalry. What are you getting for what? What are you getting it for? What are you getting it for?
Basic
hang on, what are you getting?
She says basic
Yeah, it's just basic decency and respect. You have a lady.
Let me ask you a question.
Wait, hang on. If it's about decency and respect, I want flowers and my dinner paid for too.
This generation has no idea what respect is. You see, men didn't change, women did.
Haram.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for this next clip, we worked out the cheek slang quadratic formula. We broke down the cheek slang technical analysis on why being a 304 and a Kareem gobbler is extremely catastrophic for your life. Take a look.
Serious question for the men and the men only. Why the are y'all so good at being friends, but you suck as boyfriends? Please. We need answers.
I am so glad you asked. That is a fascinating question with a fascinating answer. Sorry, this is for something else. And the answer, of course, is this shit. You know about money, don't you? I'm sure you remember it from the last time someone gave it to you for free. So the reason that it's easier for us to be your friends is that it doesn't cost money. Relationships cost money. You know about money, right? Have you ever earned money? Have you ever had a job? Was it really hard? Me too. Did it pay enough? Me neither. So then we don't have enough money to be a good boyfriend. We used to earn more than you. This would be the female average and the male average right there. And you were looking for men who made more than you, which was easy when men made more than you. But you didn't like that. You wanted equal pay. And now that you have it, you are still looking for, just like before, men who make more than you. So when we made more than you, we could give you some of it. And that was the act of being a good boyfriend. Now that we make the same, we still have to give you some, which most of us cannot afford anymore, because the average guy no longer has what the average girl is looking for. This large number of women here, this tall line, is pursuing this small number of men here, this short line. Whereas before, the average woman who was looking for more than she had a much higher percentage of men to pick from. So all of these dynamics, all of this stuff about how money has changed the dating market, those things do not matter if we are friends, because this is not what friends are. If I had a friend and it cost me money to be her friend, I would stop being her friend. I have dated a lot of women. I have also had a lot of female friends. Do you know what the difference is? Number one, we don't Number two, they never say things like, you never take me anywhere exciting. You remember Robbie? He bought jewelry for his friend. That part of the relationship is missing. I once had a really good friendship with a woman. She was married. They both had money and I did not. So when we would hang out, she would buy things for me because that's what friends do. That's why I was able to be a good friend, because it was not out of my price range. Women seem not to understand that they cost money, that being a good boyfriend means transferring monetary value. And nobody has money anymore. It's been a relentless 50-year decline.
We need answers.
The answer is really simple. Think about how hard it is for you to go to work and get paid enough to afford stuff. And then just remember that you are stuff that we can no longer afford. Men have to work. We do not just have magic money printers, at least not all of us. So yeah, the answer is money. This is the situation now. You cost too much. We cannot do this anymore because we do not have this anymore. I hope that helps.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
I love you. I'm cute. I love you too, Egg.